The UC Natural Reserve System protects natural areas for research and education. Protecting is not just simply putting a fence around. It requires a lot of stewardship. So what we're doing today is stewardship. Now we have an oil spill coming right into the reserve. So our job here is to try to keep the reserve as pristine as possible and do everything we can to protect this beautiful place. The western snowy plover, particularly the Pacific population of the western snowy plover, is a threatened species. It means it's threatened to extinction if we don't manage them properly. They nest right above the high tide, so just a few feet above where the oil has been depositing. And we need to remove that oil because the plovers are getting tar on their wings and on their hair, everywhere. Almost all of them have little black boots because their feet are black right now. They're getting oil on their beak because they go and peck to try to get the beach hoppers that are around the kelp, but the kelp is tarred.
We've been working with the responsible party, or the Unified Command, which is the United States Coast Guard, the state of California, the responsible party, as well as the Santa Barbara County, and to coordinate the response and bring resources to the beach to protect the plovers, at the same time not doing anything drastic so that none of our techniques that we are trying to protect the plovers actually interfere with the plover. So that there's a lot of consideration given to that we want to make sure whatever we do is the right thing. So that's why the crews are working under the supervision of our reserve personnel and making sure that anything we're doing is not interfering with the habitat in the snowy plovers.
The entire beach habitat is a very sensitive place. There's beaches everywhere, but when you think about it, the kind of habitat the beach is a really thin line between the aquatic habitat that is the ocean and the land. So a place like Coral Point Reserve, where the beach is still as pristine as it gets, with all the native species of plants and animals, it's hard to find. So the impact of the oil spill is not just on the plovers, but the entire beach ecosystem.